Hello guys, welcome to my next kayaking trip from Sithonia, Greece. It's almost perfect weather. It is not the perfect timing because it's 1 p.m. or no, 2 p.m. I think it is, which makes me kind of be cautious because I'm going to pedal in the hottest part of the day. However, it is what it is. The trip for today is to reach Neos Marmaras city, town, then to turn to Turtle Island. I don't know the Greek name of this island, but this is one big island in front of Neos Marmaras city, town, and then to come back. The estimation for the length of the trip is 32 kilometers. I really enjoy kayaking in this area because for me it's one of the best areas for kayaking in Greece, mostly because you can find very often here almost perfect conditions for kayaking. So hi again, I'm at the 4-kilometer mark, and this is one very special moment. So this is an island and this is the mainland, and the pass here is so shallow that I have to get over the kayak. It's really shallow. I remember times when I was able to go through, but not this year. I don't know why. It's very shallow, but it's nice. And so many yachts today. There we go. Off the boat and let's go. Hello guys. So in front of me the Turtle Island. This is one of the goals for today. It is the best side to understand why I call it Turtle Island. It looks close, but it is not so, because I believe the distance maybe 5 or even more kilometers. So far everything is good, but we will see. And then we will go to Neos Marmaras town, a beautiful town of Sithonia, Sithonia's west coast. A couple of words about the Turtle Island. There are no beaches. There are places you can snorkeling. No creatures on this island except a couple of wild goats, and there is nothing else, but it's a kind of far away from the mainland, which makes it attractive for paddling, for visiting with the rowboat. It is tempting, but at the end the truth is that I don't find it very attractive when you reach it and you have the real picture. I've never landed on this island. I've been here, let's say 3, 4, maybe 5 times by a kayak, by a rowboat, and I did snorkeling, and that's it. I'm at the 15 kilometers mark. 2 hours. Now we go this direction. Let's hope for a better sea. To reach Neos Marmaras, and then we'll go back. It was hard so far. I see no goats. There was time you can hear the goats, but not anymore. The wind looks like will be favorable for me. Hi guys. So I'm approaching 20 kilometers mark. Ahead of me Neos Marmaras town. So the Turtle Island is behind me, and kind of wind pushes me forward, and I'm going to have a kind of, let's hope for a relaxed 2-3 kilometers to Neos Marmaras, and afterwards I have 10 more kilometers to the place where I started my trip. Hi again. 22 kilometers behind me and Neos Marmaras port. I'm gonna have here, let's say 5 minutes rest, something like this, and then I go back, because I have 10 more kilometers to my place, and it is kind of 5 p.m. Yes, it is 5 p.m. which makes things sketchy, and I have to be very quick. I hope you remember this ship. It was near the island, so we are cruising almost the same way. Spend some time discuss how I can help, how the kayaker can plan the route. So I was calculating 32 kilometers trip. So half of this was open sea, let's say so, because the Turtle Island is quite far away from the shore, and my memories were clear about the fact that it's hard. It's always hard, I don't know why. Every time I go to Turtle Island, it's hard, even if it was today. And there were two options. Option number one is to go easy, close to the shoreline, and then turn left and go to the island over there. You see it. The other option was go open water and go first to the Turtle Island and then go to Neos Marmaras, and finally you go back home. And where is the difference? The difference is small, but in my opinion very significant. So I decided to go first open water. Why? Because I knew, I've been there a couple of times, and every time it's sketchy for one or the other reason. And I decided first to go open water when I was still fresh and with a lot of power, and on the way back when supposedly I will be tired, to be close to the shoreline, so that in case I'm extremely tired, to be able to go quickly to dock on the beach, have a rest, and continue later on. The other option was, being fresh, do this 10 kilometers, and on the way back to be in the open water. So every single sea kayaker must be aware of his abilities. What does he or she prefer, whether to pedal against the wind like I do now, or to pedal with the wind in the back. And this also supposed to be calculated. Surprisingly, I prefer to pedal against the wind. Yes, this is my power, but kind of the boat is much more stable. Because I had many times when I try surf ski, and then suddenly I'm off the boat, and I waste a huge amount of power to climb on the boat again. So when you do touring, plan very well. Take into consideration your preferences, the weather, and of course your abilities. Hello guys, I just made 30 kilometers. It is 30 minutes past 6 p.m. The water is calmed down, so it's kind of a good time for kayaking. I'm very exhausted. I believe I have kind of 4 more kilometers. That means that I for sure will reach 35 kilometers mark, which is really a good achievement. I'm glad I've done it. Again, this is one of those this is one of the most interesting, okay, maybe not the most interesting, but really pleasant place for kayaking in Greece. I want to cool down a little bit because I'm tired. Okay. This is good. I'm thinking of taking off the vest, but maybe this is not very good idea when you are tired, because if you suddenly drop because you're very tired, you better be on the safe side wearing the vest. It's so beautiful here. I'm not saying seafood isn't good. Is this life spark? For me, absolutely yes, totally. I'm cleaning my mind this way. I feel totally refreshed. First of all, I feel totally tired, but secondly, I feel refreshed, and I'm kind of happy with what I have accomplished. Every time I have a kayak trip completed. Does loneliness bother me? I don't think so. It will be almost 5 hours being on my own. Not a problem for me. Not a problem. It's okay. Hello guys, these are my final words. I'm very close to completion of this beautiful but exhausting trip. So it will be 35 kilometers or maybe 36, doesn't matter. It was challenging for me. I'm really pleased with the pace, with the weather, with the sea, with what I saw. I highly recommend Sithonia west coast for kayaking. Of course, I recommend in the east coast too. On the west coast you can go to this Turtle Island, you can go to the Kufu Bay, Porto Kufu Bay. If you are beginner, you can stay close to the shoreline. It will be okay. If you're more advanced, you can do a bigger trip, more challenging one. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. For me, this is a life spark. Hopefully this can be a life spark for many others, and see you next time. Bye, and look for the life sparks every single day, every moment, every breath you take. Bye.